So listen to this. Far-left extremists and members of the swamp in D.C. have been able to convince an inspector general within the Department of Defense to launch a criminal probe into Pete Hegseth and his use or misuse, like they like to say, of Signal to communicate with his staff. You can't make this up. We are less than 3 months into the Trump administration and already criminal investigations. Ladies and gentlemen, as soon as you're in, do me a huge favor, smash that thumbs up. Make sure that you're subscribed. Leave me a comment. Where are you tuning in from? And before we continue, today's sponsor is VERITY Metals. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are interested in protecting your 401ks, IRAs, or your retirement plans through physical constitutional gold and silver while working with the Patriot-owned company that will also give you free silver in your next order when you make sure to mention VLAD when you call them, VERITY Metal is for you. Call or text 480-717-9081. Mention me, get free silver. Links are down below in the description. Thank you. Let's get right into this article. Breaking news. A Pentagon inspector general launches investigation into Pete Hegseth's use of Signal. A Pentagon inspector general on Thursday announced an investigation into Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth's use of the double encrypted app Signal. Stephen Stebbins took over as acting inspector general after President Trump fired the previous IG and 17 other inspectors general. Stebbins was first appointed to his position in 2015. IG Stebbins' memo informed Pete Hegseth that he is under investigation to determine whether he violated policy by discussing the Houthi strikes in Yemen over Signal. I read the memo. I read the entire article. Ladies and gentlemen, this is nothing more than a Democrat hit job against Trump and his administration, where he even talks about, if we see that you broke the law, we might have to ask the DOJ to step in, right? So there's all these threats. There's all these, and by the way, that is a Obama-appointed inspector general. How was he not fired yet? He should have been fired by Trump too. But here's what they're doing. They're doing what they did the first time. They don't like Pete Hegseth. Why? Because he's not a warmongering coward. He wants to protect our troops. He puts American interests first, and he puts America first, and he listens to the president who says, I don't want wars. And the deep state and the swamp creatures, they don't like Pete Hegseth because they love war. Because these people are dumb. They don't have a business or entrepreneur mindset. The only way they know how to make money is getting their cut from all these weapon manufacturing companies. So when there's war, we give these countries weapons. That means the big weapon manufacturing companies make money and our politicians get a cut. And so do all these other swamp creatures. Because they're too dumb to make money without death, destruction, and misery of somebody else. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like I said in my opening statement, we're less than 3 months into the presidency, criminal investigations. This is a hit job. They're not honest about their investigations, because if they were, they would have been investigating the Biden administration 4 years ago and his defense secretaries and everyone involved in the Afghanistan withdrawal. But no, 13 American Marines died. Oh, we're not going to investigate. We leave Afghanistan, the Taliban gets $70 billion of our weapons and the entire country. No, forget about it. Pete Hegseth uses the wrong app. Oh my goodness. It is a hit job. It is nothing more. It is nothing less. But at the same time, the world is watching. The world is watching. Ladies and gentlemen, these people need to be stopped. I really hope Congress steps in. And I don't know, can Congress step in? Or Trump just fire him? Get him out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stay on top of the story. I'm going to keep you updated. So make sure to be subscribed. God bless you. I'll see you soon.